An Army veteran, apparently suffering from PTSD, calls 911 for help.
When that night was over, he was dead after being tased by a sheriff's deputy. CBS 4 investigator Brian Moss reports family and friends are struggling to understand how it could happen.
He did 4 tours, 2 in Afghanistan, 2 in Iraq. He was awarded Bronze Star with Valor.
Matt Poer was a decorated Green Beret, but his parents say what he saw overseas left him shaken.
After Iraq, we did notice a change in Matt.
He had a service dog, Dano, to help with his PTSD. But when that dog died, he traveled to this Elbert County dog breeder in March, seeking another service dog.
Absolutely stand up, just honorable, very down to earth.
Elaine Holt says Poer stayed on her property for several weeks with no issues until one morning in April, when Poer claimed cameras were tracking him and strangers were hiding out in this RV.
And we went through into the RV and looked in. There was nobody in there. Something very strange is going on. And
so Poer called the Elbert County Sheriff for help.
He called regarding some issues with the camera. Give me a call back at the sheriff's office. Thanks, bye.
Holt says nobody from the sheriff's office came right away, and Poer became more agitated. Called the sheriff a second time and got Holt's pistol.
He then walked back to the RV.
With the gun?
With the gun. At that point, I'm on the phone with 911. I'm saying he's having a PTSD episode.
You told them that?
Oh, yes. And they said he's armed. He thinks that there's something going on the property.
Poer crossed a county road into fields where witnesses say he fired multiple shots into the countryside. Sheriff's deputies arrived, and from her nearby home, Mackenzie Gannon watched it unfold.
We could tell that he's clearly hiding from something because he's laying down in the grass, kind of getting up, like looking around, laying down again. And
she recorded what happened.
Taser deployed.
A deputy fires a taser, hitting Poer in the back. He never regained consciousness.
We don't have a pulse on this individual.
According to this autopsy report, Poer's death was a homicide brought about by amphetamine intoxication, an enlarged heart, and taser deployment. Although the sheriff put out a statement saying a taser was deployed because Poer had a gun, Gannon says when deputies interviewed her, they had questions about where the gun really was.
Did we see him drop it anywhere?
Answers are very important. We want to know what happened.
3 months after their son's death, Poer's parents say they have heard virtually nothing from the sheriff's department or any official about what happened, except one investigator providing this scrap of information.
The only thing that we did find out was that he wasn't armed. I have questions about the entire evening. I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened and why he's dead.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
The Elbert County Sheriff told Brian he can't talk about the case because it's an ongoing investigation. We do know there is body cam footage from at least one sheriff's deputy, but that hasn't been released. Matt Poer will be buried next month at Arlington National Cemetery.